The majority of occlusion rims are of baseplate wax. The purpose of a wax occlusion rim is to transmit important information to the dental laboratory technician. It includes the maxillomandibular relationships, midline, occlusal plane, high and low lip line, cuspid line, amount of horizontal and vertical overlap, and support for the lips and cheeks. So, we'll start with the landmarks in the maxillary cast. We'll mark the incisive papilla. We'll bisect the incisive papilla from the half. It will correspond to the tip of the canine. Maxillary tuberosity. The anterior part of the tuberosity will determine the end of the occlusal rim. Here is the base plate border. Now the mandibular landmarks. Draw the retromolar pad area. We'll divide it into 3/3. The occlusal rim height will extend to the 2/3 of the retromolar pad. We're going to mark the point of inclination in the mandibular cast. Here's the extent of our occlusion rim. We'll do the border of the denture base. Now we'll start fabricating the base plates. Apply separating medium. After application of separating medium, we'll start fabricating the base plates by VLC. We'll adapt the material till the full depth of the sulcus. On the lower, we'll apply separating medium as well. After complete polymerization of the base plate, we'll start fabricating the occlusion rim. We'll use the modeling wax. We'll soften it. Start rolling the wax. Now we'll place the occlusion rim on the crest of the ridge. The anterior portion will be inclined 15 degrees, as we can see here. We'll start softening the wax. We'll start adjusting the height of the occlusion rim. The upper anterior should be 22 millimeter. We'll measure it from the deepest point in the sulcus, which is the highest point in the base plate. The posterior height is 18 millimeter. As well, we'll measure it from the deepest point of the sulcus. We'll connect the lines.